First night at 6, attorneys for Boeing whistleblower John Barnett are reacting to Charleston police closing the investigation into his death. This, says newly released surveillance video, shows the last time Barnett is seen alive.
Now, Barnett was finishing up a deposition in a lawsuit with Boeing when his body was discovered in his truck at a hotel parking lot. According to Charleston police and the coroner, Barnett shot himself. Our investigative reporter Ann Emerson is here to kind of take us through this new timeline. Ann?
Well, with so many eyes on this case, police have not only released a 56-page investigation report, they've now released video surveillance to back up their claims that Barnett was alone when police say he shot himself. Yet the timeline itself raises new questions. Here's what we've learned. After Barnett gave his deposition to lawyers on March 8th, you can see him entering the Holiday Inn alone at 7:26 p.m. At 8:37 p.m., he's seen leaving the hotel. And at 8:45 p.m., police say Barnett backs his truck into a parking space that is almost completely obscured. The question, why would he move his truck? Remember, the weather is howling that night. We had torrential downpours. The next morning at 9:24 a.m., according to the incident report, an employee hears a pop near or around Barnett's truck, but thinks nothing of it. And according to the video, the truck and presumably Barnett did not leave that spot for 11 hours. Just to be clear, that means Barnett may have sat in his truck for close to 11 hours before pulling the trigger. 10:17 a.m., police arrive and find Barnett in the front seat with a bullet wound to his head and what has been determined as a suicide note by police. The coroner's report says surveillance video shows brake lights were captured blinking on and off at 7:20 a.m. on March 9th. No time of death was given in the report. However, it did say that Barnett's body was still warm when the coroner arrived. And we just got a statement from Barnett's lawyers. It reads in part, Mr. Barnett's last words make clear that while Boeing may not have pulled the trigger, the company is responsible for his death. It is hoped that John's legacy will be his brave and courageous efforts to get Boeing to change its culture of concealment to one that places quality and safety first. Coming up tomorrow on News 4. I'll have an exclusive interview with one of Barnett's former colleagues turned whistleblower. He's speaking for the first time on camera about why he's ready to take up the fight against Boeing.